Welcome back to Vegas Live with NINON. We're having a fabulous day today. We've got all different interviews. Each one has been so different, which inspires all of us. And we're reaching out to anybody out there, actually in the business or in the music industry, or in the, it doesn't matter what industry you're in or what you're doing, we have you on our show. Now, we have inspirational life coaches. They're all different. But Anabella is somebody that is very different. Number one, she was a top model. She's from Mexico City, but she was a top model all over the world. She's worked for Chanel, and I mean, you name it, well, she'll tell us. She's worked for everybody. But now, at this time of her life, or even probably before, she's now an astrologist, but she's not only an astrologist, she helps you with your life. She actually knows all about the red moon, the blue moon, the regular moon, the ups and the downs and the fools and the first. Annabella, how are you?
Hello,
you
my
look
darling.
fabulous.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you so
she's
much.
reoccurring. She was on actually a couple of weeks ago, and I asked her to come back because I wanted to find out about number one. I think it was the pig.
Well,
we want to find out about the pig in China, right?
Yes,
the pig. Okay.
Okay. Well, yes. I wanted to share with all of you that we're living the year of the pig. Now, in Chinese astrology, it has to do with the moon cycles.
Yes.
And we just came out of the year of the dog, which
Yes.
was a very challenging year for many people. Many people lived losses. Many people had fights. The year of the dog is a very tough year for people, and we saw that in humanity. But we've just entered this 6th of February, up until the 7th or 6th of February of next year, we're entering the year of the pig.
The year of the pig.
We're right in the year of the pig, or the wild boar.
The wild boar. Now, the pigs are very fast-moving animals. You go to try to catch a pig, and it's gone.
That's true, but you know, it's
So
a beautiful.
what is it?
It's a beautiful fable of the way how this came to be.
Okay.
Back about 10,000 years ago, a great Chinese sage called forth all the animals, and all the animals came, and only actually 12 showed up.
Well,
Well, yeah.
that's true.
Right, 12 showed up, and the last one to show up was the pig. You see, what happened was the horse jumped the pig, the snake slithered around it, the monkey jumped it, the rooster.
And the pig just stood
and
there.
the pig just sat there and covered in
Probably
mud.
enjoyed every minute of
No,
it.
well, he was covered in mud, saying, "That's okay. You all go through. You all go. You all go. You'll go."
He liked the attention.
Well, actually, what happened when he had the nobility? So at the end, when he got to the sage, he was the last one to show up. So he said, the sage said to the pig, "Because you're so noble and so kind to let everybody go before you, I will make you the king of them all. You will be the most noble, the most luxurious, the most expanding, and the most abundant of all the animals." So this is why anybody born in the year of the pig is definitely a person full of soul and kindness, and usually very giving. And you know, this is a year that the economy will be very good for humanity, because always in the year of the pig, we see abundance.
Abundance, yes.
It's also a year of luxury. You know, the pig definitely represents luxury
Well, it
also.
represents food and luxury and sort of. Whenever any farmer will have pigs.
Right.
You know, any farmer, I don't care who it is, they will have pigs. Now, I used to have a pig, by the way, a little baby pig.
Oh, they're beautiful.
And they were lovely, but it sort of escaped, and then my father said he couldn't handle it anymore, and I always remember my father running in this field, and that's why I'm saying pigs are fun. He's trying to catch this pig. He caught it eventually, but he kind of cornered it. But it is fascinating. What sign are you?
I happen to be born the year of the goat.
You're the
I'm an
goat?
Aquarian goat, and you are a Gemini horse.
I'm a horse. I've got the long legs.
Well,
which
look
I
at those
have.
legs.
I do have long legs.
Exactly.
But I'm sort of, you know, the one that sort of, I'm always
The
like
galloping
I'm a
horse.
galloping horse, and I always have to be ahead of everybody.
They do. They
Now,
do. And you know, with a horse, you better treat him nice, because they're the most polite people in the world. But the moment you fluff up its tail and they don't like it, they go on their hind legs and they run for the hills.
They what you call they rear.
Yes.
They rear up.
They rear and they run.
And they can stay there for quite some time.
That's true.
So be cool. of
And they
them.
run away once they do not agree with the situation.
Now-
So always be careful to treat a horse nicely.
When you said the year of the pig, how often does this year of the pig come up?
Okay, it comes every 12 years.
So every 12 years.
It takes 12-year cycle for the pig to show up. So after we go to the year of the pig, we will enter the cycle in the year of the rat. But it takes, again, you know, in
Oh dear,
China,
what's the rat like?
very ambitious, because the fable goes that originally when the sage called all the animals, the ox was going to arrive first, but the rat jumped on the horn of the ox, galloped in, and when they got to the sage, he jumped off the horn, and he said, "I'm first, I'm first." And so the sage said, "I saw that, I saw you, so you, the rat, will be the most ambitious of them all."
But also, can you trust a rat?
Well, you know what I say. He's a real rat. But the great thing about rats is like people like Bernard Shaw was a rat, Shakespeare was a rat. A lot of great writers. Some of the greatest writers are, and some of the greatest dancers. Fred Astaire was a rat. Gene Kelly was a rat.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Do we, as human beings, we read about our sign? Do we actually create ourselves as being of that sign, or do we read it and say that's exactly how I am?
No,
what do we do?
Well, it's karmically. It is karmically. We are born each year. Like last lifetime, I was a horse. This lifetime, I'm a goat. We do evolve. We go evolve just like you do in Chinese and in Greek Chinese, Greek astrology, which is like you keep evolving in your sign. It's the same with Chinese astrology, but only the great thing about Chinese astrology is that a whole year is your sign.
The whole year is your sign. So the whole year is the pig's sign, which
exactly.
is fabulous. So
it's not like it's not only 20 days like in China.
When does mine come up? When's the horse come up?
We just left. We actually was okay. We already passed the horse.
Oh, I've been there and done that.
What it is like last year was the dog. Year before that was the rooster. The year before that was the monkey. Then before that was the goat, and then before then was the horse.
Quite some time ago. So
yeah.
Now I'm getting ready for another one.
It's
6
about
years.
let's see, 5 years.
Five years.
Exactly.
I'll have my round again.
You'll have, but that's the great thing is that your sign lasts a whole year.
I know, isn't that wonderful?
And when it's your year, like for us, the pigs, this will be a year that you will be either paying karma and things will come up in your life that you have not attended, or you get the great reward. So people say to me, "Oh my God, I had an amazing year, the year of the dragon," when they're a dragon.
Yes.
Or people say to me, "Oh my God, that was the year of the dragon. I paid so much karma then." I go, because you were not aligned with your year. If you're not aligned with your year energy, then all of a sudden, all the dues whatever you had to pay will come up to your life, whether it be emotional,
Well, the only thing
financial.
I can say about this whole thing is what Anabella is talking about is you better get in touch with her and to find out a little bit of a direction. You've gone, you're in, and you can go. So you can have 3 different things of why, now, and what.
Yes, past, present, and future.
Yeah, which is like anything. It's like a movie. You have the beginning of a movie, the middle of a movie, and the end of a movie. It's with anything, with life.
It's our life, exactly. And I really love my work because it's always exciting. It's always a new situation, new people with new energy and asking wonderful questions. And I really love the sincerity because, when people come to a session with me, it really is all about sincerity.
They're trusting you 100%.
Exactly.
Okay, now let's get on to this moon business.
Okay, well, let me just give you a little pointers about what we expect this year with the pig.
Okay,
so it's the 12th sign of the Zodiac, Chinese Zodiac. So this all is a year of trust, and also is a scrupulous year. You must be working with your scruples in this time. So that's what the pig represents. It represents honesty and scruples and high values. It also means sincerity and hard work. This is a year that if you really put your nose to the grindstone, you will see enormous results. You will see abundance in your life. So know that the year of the pig is about that.
Working. If you don't work, you don't get it.
Right, exactly.
And people don't seem to understand that. The more you put into it, the more you get out of it.
Totally. And it's also a year of course, cause and effect. It's a year of culture, of really cultivating yourself, learning anything you can, really seeking out knowledge.
Well, you can never learn too much, can you?
I don't think so. No. I don't think we're ever done learning. And when I feel people say to me, "Oh, I've learned enough," I go, never.
No, you haven't.
Well,
I'm not going to stop learning. I mean, I still make mistakes. I still have plenty to learn, and I've learned a lot until the end of time. And then I don't know where I go. It depends.
Now, a little bit on the downside of the pig is beware of overindulging. It's a year that people want to eat a little extra, drink a little extra,
well, that's all we need.
Party a little extra. Again, because the wild boar is it's holding on to that.
Pig.
Exactly. It also has to do with warming up humanity. Humanity must really take a stride to be more humanistic, more concerned with other people, more concerned with other cultures, with humanity. Again, we're not many races, we're one human race.
Yes.
And this is so important. In the year of the pig, again, that's the nobility of the pig.
But the pig isn't that like worldwide? I mean, wouldn't you take
Totally.
that on worldwide? It's not just for America or just for England or for China or for India or for anything.
Or Mexico.
It's Mexico. No, I left that one out.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's okay. You brought it in.
Yeah.
But and I think we misunderstand. And I was saying this earlier to another guest that. To me, the world is all the same. Okay, so we look different and we might speak different, but basically, all over the world, we're exactly the same.
We're human.
We all pay a mortgage. We all pay rent. We all pay a light bill, a gas bill. We all breathe the same air. We talk the same language,
and
but
we all
different.
And we all need friendship.
And we all need each other.
Yes, and love,
Yeah.
right? Whether it be
I think this
friendly love or passionate love,
I think we need to get a little bit more of this love stuff. Forget a little bit more of this criticizing each other and everything, and get a little bit more of the love. Let's have a little bit more of understanding other people.
Totally.
I think that's what you're saying here.
Yeah, the empathy and sympathy that we must show now, that we understand that we all have the basic needs of life.
Everybody
so
does,
we have
the
to.
same.
We're all one team.
We
have
all
to
eat, we
team
all
up.
drink, we all have to drink water. We all
go through heartbreak.
We all do exactly the same thing. Yeah, we have our ups and our downs and whatever.
Yeah, it's also.
Do you need your glasses?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I love her.
Okay. Well, it also is about, again, fine-tuning and polishing your diamond. This is a year that we're going to be seeing a lot of people coming out with new ideas, with luxury. Somehow, keeping, my concept is life's eternal glamour. There's always glamour to life, no matter how humble your beginnings may be. The glamour of your life means being alive, being well, being healthy, and seeking out great friends. So this is about that.
And enjoying your life,
Very much about
Don't
enjoying.
think of the depressing part of life or being angry with somebody else. Think of sort of, what they went through. And don't take on other people's anger. A lot of people do that, especially husband and wife, boyfriends, girlfriends, all this. They'll take on the other person's anger, and then they end up with this argument, whereas one of them had nothing to do with it in the first place.
I find that a lot of people throw away the towel on friendship too quickly.
Yes.
We really have to value our friends.
And marriage.
Yeah.
Marriages, they have one little fight, and I'm divorcing, and they do.
I know. We really let go of people too quickly. I really value friends. I believe in cultivating friends.
Yes.
Look,
we've been friends for years.
Yes, the moment I got to the United States, I call my friends. I call the people that care about me. No matter where are we in the world, I think friends really make our life. They really.
And we had a lovely evening we went down to Perino's the other night.
Piero's.
Piero's. I'm sorry, Piero's. Perino's is was in Los Angeles, Piero's.
Yeah.
And
we had a ball.
Here's Zadara there. This woman is amazing. I mean, this woman never gets old. She gets up there and sings, and she looks absolutely fabulous.
The Frank Sinatra feel of the whole room, it's classic Vegas.
Very classic.
I don't call it old Vegas. I call it classic Vegas because what's in good taste will never go out of style.
And there's still all the classicals, and all the people still go there.
I
as
love
well.
it.
Anyway,
And what about Sonny, this other gentleman?
Sonny Charles.
Oh,
you
wow.
are pretty cool.
What a performer.
Wow.
What a performer. The music, after we left there that night, the next night, the music was just playing in my head because it really is something that when I come to Las Vegas, I do not miss going to Piero's.
And usually we go together.
Oh, yes,
Have a good
exactly. And of course the moon, she wants to know about the moon. Okay, so we're in a crescent moon right now, which is a great time if you started a project, this is a time to continue to follow through with those phone calls, get those people excited about that contract. And we're going to have a full moon in Libra, which is it's always a moon about beauty. It's about doing the facials, having the massages, or simply falling in love with somebody.
Right, Steve?
Because Libra is the moon of love, of beauty, of fashion, and of course of romance.
Of course, and how you are and how you are out there is how somebody else that's going to perceive you. So if you're looking good and you're looking radiant and you're thinking good, because when you think good, it all comes out through the face and comes out how you walk and how you act and how you are, which makes you a very vulnerable person for people liking you.
It's your aura,
Yes, your aura.
This woman has a very special aura, and I also have a special aura. So I noticed when we were out, people just gravitate towards us.
They're all coming to us and talking to us and saying hello and how are you and everything else. Her through Anabella through her astrology, me through Vegas Live with NINON. So we always have a fabulous time when we're out there. Now, if anybody wants to come to you to have their chart read or anything done, how can they reach us?
I do the karmic dharmic analysis. I'm only only here for another 2 weeks, and then I go
Oh,
back
great.
to my beautiful Mexico. But if people are seeking out my services, I would love to meet you. My direct number is 702-645-0030. I always answer my phone. And my Facebook is Anabella Corro, which is there for you. And my website, it's lifewithannabella.com. I hope to hear from all of you wonderful people.
And if you can't reach Annabella, you can always call Vegas Live with NINON, where we can always get back in touch with her. So you can't lose her; she's always there. I want to thank everybody for watching Vegas Live with NINON. If it wasn't for all of you out there, nothing would happen. So nothing happens without you, and that's you out there. I'd like to thank Lynn, who is my talent director. She's absolutely incredible.
Charming.
She does everything. You know, I don't have to worry about anything. And of course, Steve, who is my producer, and he's
Bravo.
clapping himself.
Bravo, bravo.
All right, we give a big cheer out to Steve because he really works very, very hard. He puts all these interviews that I do, he puts them all together, and he's just doing an incredible job. Steve, thank you. Lynn, thank you. And thank you to all my audience. Annabella, always good to see you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back next week. Vegas Live with NINON.